Hey guys, and how are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. It's not like I've not been recording, guys. I've been recording so many videos, like over 7 or even 8, but I'm still learning on how to do these things, so some end up backfiring. Like sometimes there's no sound. I've recorded a whole video and when I finish I realize there's no sound. Some are upside down, like so many things, guys, but we're still here, still moving on. I've learned so much and I'm happy with where I am at this particular time. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed. I really appreciate, and if you're new here, remember to hit that subscribe button. My name is Mary Kaguthi, for those who are new, and today I'm talking about something that is quite near and dear to my heart. This is my weight gain journey. How I was body shamed so many times, like by people I even called my friends and family, which was really hurtful for me, and how I managed to overcome that and finally gain some weight and regain my self-confidence. For the better part of my life, primary, secondary, my campus life, I was skinny, but it got so bad when I got to campus, or rather when I finished high school, I became underweight. Yeah, I became underweight. I weighed 39 kgs, 38 kgs. That was the lowest, I think the lowest, like according to my height. I even felt so light. I felt ashamed of myself, like it was just so bad. Most people think that body shaming is only for big people, which is not the case. Being called skinny, bony, it's so hurtful. And most people think that gaining weight is just so easy, like you just wake up and eat and then you're gaining weight. It's not easy for some of us. Like someone like me, I really struggled, and I know there's so many people who out there who have struggled with gaining weight. So today I'm going to tell you three steps I used to help me gain weight. Right now I weigh 60 kgs. I'm so happy with my weight. I'm not trying to add no more weight. I was going up to 63, but I feel like 60 is the best for me according to my height and everything. Like that is just a perfect weight for me. The first thing I did, which was the hardest to do, was to accept myself, to accept that I'm underweight, and to love my body the way it was at that particular time. And then think, like, what next can I do? Yes, this is me, I'm underweight, something needs to be done. One day I just woke up with very energetic, very happy, and I thought, now because I don't have anything to do, I'm going to embark on my weight gain journey. Yeah, I was just like, I'm jobless, I just sleep the whole day. Why don't I try this weight gain thing for the very last time, or because I don't have really nothing to do. I visited a nutritionist at Kenyatta National Hospital, and I explained to the nutritionist what I've been going through, the stressful part, struggling with appetite, not eating. Guys, I used to stay a whole day, a whole night, having eaten nothing. Like I'm just sleeping. Or if I've eaten, it's one meal, like one meal in a day. That was around 4 or 5, then go back to sleep, take a shower, then go back to sleep. So that was the trend. One meal, no meal, that was it. So when I went to Kenyatta, this was my turn around point, guys. Like I'm so thankful to that nutritionist. I think I should go back and just thank him personally. This is what he recommended. This is an appetite syrup. It's oral, like you take it orally. Let me just open it and show you. It looks like this. I think there are different kinds, but this is the one he recommended, so I just went to the chemist and bought this. I had to take it 3 times a day: in the morning, lunch hour, and in the evening. In the morning, I had to wake up early, take this syrup before taking breakfast, because it has to, like, 30 minutes before taking breakfast. Before lunch, you have to take it, like, if you're taking lunch at 1, maybe at 12:30 you take your syrup, and in the evening 30 minutes before meals. You have to be that disciplined. I was jobless, guys, and I used to wake up when everyone else was leaving for work. At around 7 and I'm up, I'll prepare breakfast. No, the first thing I do, maybe wake up, pray, do everything, and then take my syrup before I start to prepare breakfast. So by 7:30 I'm taking my breakfast, by 8 I'm done. By 11, I'm sure I used to snack at 11. I could either take a fruit, maybe watermelon, mix it with bananas, or even avocado, any fruit I could get. If there was no fruit, I could make tea with a slice or 2 of bread, or a bun, or anything that I could eat in the house. At 1, I'm having my lunch. At exactly 3:30 or 4, I was snacking again. This was with either milk. I really loved milk during my weight gain. Like, I used to take so much milk. My mom used to buy 5 liters of milk, and then we could put it in the fridge. And at 4, I used to take milk with something, milk with cereals, or milk with a snack, anything I could find, but I had to snack. 7:30, I take again my syrup, and by 9 I have had my supper, and after that go to bed or anything. So those are 5 meals without skipping any. Guys, I'm not lying, I never used to skip the 5 meals. You have to be very disciplined with the timings, so that you see, when you're used to taking breakfast at 7 or at 7:30, immediately after like two weeks or 7 days, 7:30 you'll be hungry. If you're used to taking lunch at 1 p.m, after 7 or 8 days, every time at 1 p.m you'll be hungry. And the same with supper. If you're used to taking your supper at exactly 8, after 7 days, like, cause it's now in your mind, you'll be hungry. So that was it, guys, for me. I worked on my appetite for like 2 weeks consistently using the prescription, but on the 3rd week I felt like my appetite was so big, so I reduced from taking 3 tablespoons to taking 2 in the morning and in the afternoon, just to maintain my appetite. Like, I was eating too much after like 2 to 3 weeks, and still I'm eating the 5 meals in a day. After I continued, my appetite was still good and everything. After another 2 weeks, I reduced it to only morning hours, 1 tablespoon in the morning. After like a month, my appetite was now stable. I didn't need to take my syrup again. I could just wake up early, eat, and my appetite, eat my breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and eat dinner without struggling with appetite. You have to make sure you build your appetite. You won't miss any meals and maintain your appetite. Yeah. So the 3rd step, which is the last step, after I hit my ideal weight, which was 60 kgs, I realized I even exceeded to around 62. I wanted now to maintain it at 60, so I completely stopped. I had even stopped with my syrup, and I reduced my snacking. So I never used to snack at 11 or at 4. I used to have 3 meals in a day. That is my breakfast, a well-balanced breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That is how I've managed to maintain my weight. Sometimes when I'm overly stressed, my weight drops to around 58, 59, but currently I'm working at maintaining it at 60 kgs. Guys, that's it. That was my weight gain journey. I know most people are thinking like, how can you struggle with gaining weight? It's not as easy for some of us. It's something very, very hard. You have to work for it. And I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope it will help someone. If you have gone through the same journey and you want to help someone, kindly leave a comment below on what worked best for you, what you did, what were your steps, and we'll be happy to share it with someone who is really struggling to gain weight. If you want me to go into depth of my meal plans, like what I used to take for breakfast and the quantities and everything, as well as lunch and dinner, also leave a comment below. I'll be happy. Guys, that's it for me. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Until the next video, I love you so much. Bye. I forgot to mention, I bought this beautiful vase at House of Leather, as well as these beautiful flowers. Someone mentioned that my setup was too plain and it was boring, so I'm still working on that, guys. Kindly be patient, and with time everything will be okay. Bye.